Hello and welcome to Reclaim Your Wholeness for Wednesday, May 31st, 2017. And super excited to connect with you again this week and share with you a topic that has come into my awareness. And the topic is, what are you tolerating? And this is actually something that I posted on the Facebook page a while ago as a thought. And it really makes me think of a lot of things. First off, I guess I think about the idea of managing our time. And sometimes the things that we're tolerating or putting up with are actually taking up a lot of our time. And we just continue to give it. We don't really think about what the impact is, and we just give our time away to these people, situations, or things that we just either have gotten used to, or we continue to, these are sometimes things that are actually cringeworthy, that it's like, should I answer the phone or not answer the phone when somebody calls? Or it's something that we, just have been putting up with for a long time, and we don't really know how to shake it off and take our power back. So sometimes I think about people, and perhaps it's that person that calls you and goes on and on and on about what's going on in their life and the drama that they're facing, and never thinks to ask how you're doing. Or perhaps it's, that leaky faucet that continues to drip, 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 and we don't take action, but we look at it every day. Perhaps it's our job. Perhaps it's someone we work with, and it's like, we just go every day and it's like, do I have to go to this place again? Even though it really breaks my heart. And we just continue to tolerate it and tolerate it and tolerate it. And sometimes it becomes something that we just can't tolerate anymore. And one of the things that I like to use as a tool to help us, change direction of these situations is, this idea of, what do we need to say yes to, and what do we need to say no to? And when I think of these yes and no's, it really is about creating boundaries. And boundaries are about what we want in our life versus what we don't want in our life. And what I like to do is, if you look at a situation or something and say, what would I be saying yes to if I chose not to tolerate this anymore? And so it might look like something like, I say yes to taking back my time, or I say yes to being in integrity with my time, or I say yes to spending time with myself versus giving my time to others. And perhaps on the no side is like, I say no to answering the phone when this person calls, or I say no to taking on additional responsibilities at a job that really doesn't give me any fulfillment or joy or care. And so it's kind of like a pros and cons list. It's like, really the yes side is, what am I saying yes to for me? And the no is, what am I saying no to for others? And it's an opportunity to reclaim our time and our energy and our focus, and give that energy to things that really are closer to our heart, whether it's, recreational activities, or whether it's spending time with friends who do give back to us in some way. Really, it's that taking back of those things and no longer tolerating what's not working for us. And the thing about this tolerating is that we just get used to things. We don't necessarily realize the impact that they're having, because some of these things have gone on for so long. And so bringing awareness to what we're tolerating in our lives is a great way to shift things up, to make space for new opportunities to arise. And when we do the same thing over and over again, we really don't create space for these new beginnings. So I think that's probably enough for now. I could probably talk a little bit more. But I challenge you to make a list of, what would you be saying yes to, and what would you have to say no to in order to stop tolerating some of these things that are happening in your life. And maybe starting with making a list of what are the things that I'm currently tolerating. Anyway, wishing you a great week.